Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Dee, from Colorful Dreams. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video. And for those of you who are who have been subscribers for a while, thank you for coming back and joining me. This video is going to be a little bit of a longer one. It was a requested video by Zoe. She wanted to see all my uncolored books that I haven't touched over the years. Most of these were actually bought during COVID, maybe before COVID too, but most of them during COVID, and some of them are just newer books. But there are a lot to get through. The last time I counted, there was at least 125 uncolored books in my stash. So I may purge some, I may not. So grab your coffee, tea, drink, whatever, put your feet up. I will do flips of some of the books. Other books I'll just do like a quick kind of, because there are a lot of books to get through. So let's get started. So we're going to start with some of my smaller ones, my 8.5 by 8.5. These are the cute, comfy, and cozy books that I've gotten within the last few months. But they still haven't been touched, so they go into the video. So this one here is by Tiny Daisy, and I have done a few flips of some of these books. Spooky Friends, Cozy and Adorable Coloring Book. I love the book, and there are lots of pages that I'd love to color, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I mean, other books came into the picture, and it was like, oh, those are cute, and I color more in others, as we all do. We all have our preferences and our favorites that we are more drawn to. But that one is Spooky Friends, Cozy and Adorable Coloring Book by Tiny Daisy. Then I have one by Kooky Puff, which is Huga Times. Again, you can see the flags, the pages I want to color as well. Super cute, just haven't gotten around to it. I really want to do this page. There's lots of them. Like, it's so hard to choose, to be honest. This is one of my favorites in this book. So I might hopefully get around to it. Even if I don't make it autumnal, I think I can create a page, you know, making a page look more wintry. Like this one is cute too. So that was Huga Times, Cozy and Cute by Kooky Puff. Then we have, it's by Bogiki, Cozy Nooks. Bogiki has become quite one of my favorites, companies and artists. Publishers, I should say, not artists, that I have really started to love their works, and I'm super happy with their books. And I know what to expect from them, so it's easy when you know the artist and know the work from the artist. And you guys have seen most of these on my channel and stuff through hauls and stuff. But this one is Cozy Nooks by Bogiki. Then this one is a newer one, but still haven't touched it and colored in it. So this one is Cozy Christmas by Pika Pollo. And I think this is going to be one of the ones I pull quite often for December. I'm thinking, I mean, I'm not really a seasonal colorist, but I am slowly working my way into that category, I guess you can say. So this is something I look forward to. I love this little critter here. He's one of my favorites in this book. And this guy, he's one of my favorites as well. I need to name them all in these books. So that's Cozy Christmas by Bogiki, I apologize. Brain fart, old age, forgive me. Pika Pollo. Then this one is a Tiny Daisy one. It's Fuzzy Buddies. It is their Christmas book. If you want to get anything like, so Tiny Daisy and Jolly Polly are sister companies, or they're sisters. I can't remember how it goes, but a lot of Jolly Polly stuff is identical to Tiny Daisy. So if anything, I believe Tiny Daisy is the original artist. So if you want to pick up any of these kinds of books, Tiny Daisy would be the person or artist to go with, instead of, not knocking any companies, but honestly, nobody wants to have identical books, you know, by different artists. That's, yeah. Like I said in my coffee coloring chat, my last one, that, you know, AI books and these artists, they work very hard at coming up with things. So, you know, we try to support them as much as possible. So that's Fuzzy Buddies by Tiny Daisy. Then this is another new one by Vivi Tinta, Merry Lights. It's a cute book, but I'll probably color one or two throughout the season, but I'm leaning more towards the Cozy Christmas by Pica Pollo, to be honest. If there is a book in this video that you would really like to see a flip of that I haven't done on my channel, let me know and I can do one for you, because there are quite a lot of books and older books that are in these piles. So let me know if you want a full flip of any of the books I shared today. So Merry Lights by Vivi Tinta. Then we have Festive Corner, which is a new to me book. Mojidu is the artist. And again, cute, comfy style, simple pages, still hasn't been colored. I love this page here. Super adorable. I love the little hippo. I love hippos. They're so cute. This is another cute one that I love. But so there's Festive Corner by Mojidu. Then there's Winter Fun by Lila's Coloring. I'm trying not to take too long on each book because, well, but I guess some people like longer videos, so I've been told. So this is by Lila's Coloring. Super adorable. I know the eyes, and I know that it freaks people out with the eyes like that, but all you have to do is color them in. It's not, it's left for interpretation, so I don't, you know, I don't really read a book by the eyes on a character unless it's like really mucked up. I said muck with an M, not the other, just to put it out there. But it is an adult channel, but I'm not going to swear because I know a lot of people don't like it. So, and sometimes it slips, as it all does with adults. So that's Winter Fun, Lila's Coloring. Then I have Sweet Sweet, Hugo Holiday. This is another one. The winter Christmas pages, I think I'll color. But some of the other ones I'm not 100% on, to be honest. Yeah, this one's cute. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about if I'm keeping this one or not, to be honest. So that one is Hugo Holiday by Sweet Sweet. Now, please forgive me. Some of these books that I'm going to be sharing with you today are very much older books. They have been sitting on my shelf for a while. So please forgive me. I do have pets. I have cleaned them off the best I could. but, you know, sometimes things just happen. So please forgive me for that when, you know, if that arises, that issue arises. The next one is Ghostly Cute Christmas by Colored Caramel. Colored Caramel sent this to me, and I was waiting till, you know, closer to the holidays to color it. So this is another one that I'm gonna start working on. I think this one's cute. There is a snow globe event or tag going for December, so I like coloring snow globes. I don't know why, I like them. I love this page too, Little Gingerbread House. This one's adorable as well. So there's a lot of them. I like this little skating scene. So yeah. This one's adorable as well. So that is Ghostly Cute Christmas by Colored Caramel. Then we have Spooky Places by Kiki's Coloring. I do want to maybe turn some of these into some festive kind of pages. Like this carnival, I can turn into like a Christmas carnival kind of thing. I was just thinking of ideas, like something different to do. Like this page here, we can do like a Christmas kind of cellar and add things to it to, you know, just some ideas of turning some of these cute and spooky pages into like wintry, Christmassy pages maybe. So, just an idea. So yeah, there's that one. So that one is Spooky Places by Kiki's Coloring. And then we have Cookie Puff, Fluffy Days, Cute and Comfy Coloring Book. And again, I can make this like a winter wreath. And, you know, just be creative with your pages. And the thing is now that I'm looking at these things, the ideas are popping in my head, which I think was the point of why I was asked to do this. But you get some inspiration, I guess, when you're literally sitting here just looking. Like this here could be like, you know, add maybe some lights or Christmas lights to it and do like, yeah. Just thinking, that's all. So that one was Fluffy Days by Cookie Puff. Now those are all my cute, comfy, and cozy ones. Okay, those are all my cute, comfy, and cozy ones. Now we're going to get into the ones that were on my shelf and put away in, like the cat. Ooh! Every time I do a video, I hit this bloody thing. I hate it. Alright. Super Cute Halloween by Mayu. Now, in Mayu's books, there are doubles. But I got this, and I was on like a Mayu kick at one point. And, I mean, I love her work. It's easy, it's cute, sweet. I just never get around to coloring them, to be honest. Pretty much giving you a full flip of this one because there's double pages in this. That mouse is cute. I just love her characters. I like the eyes. It's very kawaii. You can make these like candy cane pops. And like I had mentioned in one of my videos that, you know, you can Sorry, I drew a blank again. I'm so sorry, guys. Brain fog today. Like I had mentioned before, it's like Halloween Town with the two realms, right? They celebrate their holidays, we celebrate ours differently. So like a character like a witch celebrating holidays in their realm would be a little different, and their clothes would be different to ours. So when I do color pages like that, I try to think about that aspect of it. I can't believe I just drew a blank like that, and it was like the words were there, but they just weren't coming out, and my brain just malfunctioned. Let's just put it that way. There's a slight malfunction. CPU wasn't computing at the time, so it had to reboot and reload. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. The next one I have is Cute and Creepy Pop Manga by Camilla Derico. And I love Camilla Derico's stuff. Beautiful work. I just never got around to it. I love the style, I do. Just, I'm so afraid to not do these pages justice. I've seen people coloring them, and it's like, I'm not even close to that. The paper is nice in it, that's for sure. But, yeah. There's a few pages I'd like to do, and it's not up everyone's alley, but I do like it. I love this little ghost and this guy here. I like this little guy. And these two I love, you know, just, yeah. I just struggle to find motivation sometimes for these books. I have her first one, and I've colored in that one. And this one was like an automatic buy for me when it came out, and I just never got around to it. And like I said, it's been sitting on my shelf for a while, so. Pop Manga, Cute and Creepy Coloring Book by Camilla Derico. Then I have, this is an older one, by Nathaniel Wake. It's called Chibi Pets. Let me see when it was created. It doesn't say on the back. Let's see when it was made. 2018 it was created. So I've had this book for a while, and this was during my chibi phase, and Nathaniel Wake was actually big in that year. It was like Nathaniel Wake, Hannah Lynn, Jade Summer. That's when all of them were like really big. Tabitha Barnett. I'll do a full flip of this one because I don't think there is of this book anywhere that I know of. I loved the bold line work and the way he drew his chibi pets. You got a parrot. There was one page in here, it got ruined, so I had to take it out. As you can see, the tear there. It wasn't that I colored a page, it was, the page was ruined completely. And then we have, you know, a little warthog, or this looks like our little chihuahua that we have. I got it more for the exotic animals, not so much the dogs and the cats, but it was more for the exotic, cute little animals. I may keep it, I may not, I don't know. It's been sitting for a while, so. I do like this one. I've always wanted to color this one, but just never got around to it. A little goat, horse, koi fish, a little pug, You get the gist of this one, kind of, you know. Yeah, this is when I was into this kind of stuff, and when I was literally buying stuff because I was watching YouTube channels and stuff, and I was just, you know, seeing people in coloring groups post pages of, you know, colored pages that they had done from these books. And yeah, this is Floral Fantasy. He has other books. Men's Coloring Book. Dragon Life is another one he's done. Animals and Tangles, another one from Floral Fantasy. He has a Fairy Life one. Another from Floral Fantasy. Yeah, there was a lot. Dragon Life. Mandala Morphs. Yeah, he had a lot of books that he did, but and that's everything. So that was Chibi Pets by Nathaniel Wake. Again, it's I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, but then I was gifted this by Jamie's Coloring Love, A Million Kawaii Cuties. I think it was because of Lulu Mayo's tag. This was a couple years ago. This is my first and only Lulu Mayo book. I just haven't brought myself to color in it, because as you guys know, I do take my pages out of my books and I struggle to color in books. I mean, I know it's a smaller book, but I still struggle, so that's why it is uncolored at the moment. So, super cute book, and there's tons of flips of this book on lots of people's coloring channels, you know, just, yeah. I love the koalas, and right there. So yeah, that is A Million Kawaii Cuties by Lulu Mayo. And then I found this one at my local dollar store. It was $4, as you can see. Oh, camera again. Yeah, I found this at my local dollar store. And because of it being a mythographic, I didn't want to pass it up, honestly. So there are lots of flips of this book out there. I'll just do a quick kind of flicker through this. And I know there's lots of people who would love to see me do more stuff like this, but this stuff really intimidates me. And I mean really. And I know if I just start with one element and just slowly work my way, but sometimes I look at it and I'm like, okay, I know what I want to do with this, but what do I do with the rest of it? That's just the way my brain works. As you saw, it malfunctions quite often. It's kind of cute. So yeah, malfunctions quite often. It's an old computer, okay? From like the early 90s. I was born early 80s, and my, you know, my computer, you know, didn't start functioning right until late 80s, early 90s. So it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. But that's okay. So yeah, that one is Mythographic, Color and Discover, Deep Blue. And move these ones out of my way here. Alright, and now we get into everything else. Like, all that was on my shelf and in my baskets and underneath my desk. This stuff was on my table, or on my actual shelf. So Give me a minute. I have 3 big stacks, other than the ones that I started showing you. But I have 3 stacks in front of me, so I had to pull a stack over. So I forgot I even had these. I I got into the Bennett Klein kind of fad years and years ago. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just fixing this here. Years and years ago, I got into the Bennett Klein phase. Now, I don't know if many of you know who Bennett Klein is or anything like that. Bennett Klein and his wife created these books. Bennett Klein was Color My Sketchbook. May Klein was Mandalas, which were like mandalas, but and like I said, I totally forgot I had them, but I understand why I put them away, because I collected them because I wanted full set syndrome, and it was a big thing. Everybody was coloring them at the time, and they were absolutely stunning. And then I would color a page, like I have another book of his that I colored in, and it was like, no, I don't like it. But by the time I got to coloring that page, I already had most of the books. So this is Color My Sketchbook, the Mythic one. I will do a full flip of these. I think Steve from the Coloring Commander, these are kind of more up his alley. I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah. And it is like a matte cover. All his covers were matte. That's why you see me rubbing this, because it's that feeling. It's cool. Anyways. So each of his pictures have a name. There's 26 pages, and each of them, like I said, has a name for them. Not on them, but if you look in the content and find the page, it has... So they were grayscale. And yeah, I just like these were too intricate for me. Yeah, they were just, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I had to have them because of the full set syndrome and the way people were coloring them. I was like blown away. And I wanted to be like, you know, I wanted to color them like that, but that wasn't happening, so. Yeah. This is the Mythic one. There are, and you'll see the other ones that I do have. I mean, I still didn't collect them all, to be honest. I never got them all. It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta have them all. A lot of people colored this one years and years ago. But yeah, he was huge, Bennett Klein. It was a big, like, yeah, following he had. He had his own Facebook group and everything. So that one is Mythic by Bennett Klein. Then we have Color My Sketchbook 2. And we'll move this over a bit. And again, all of them have names. And they have, a lot of them had borders. This one's beautiful. And he did weird stuff like this. And people absolutely ate it up. It was, yeah. A lot of people did this page. I've seen this guy in purples, blues, greens, yellows, like ochres. Yeah, lots of people did them. Yeah, he kind of morphed stuff together. Like took different elements and just morphed them together. It was different. And some people were like, what the heck? But other people were like, you know, and I jumped on it because I'm weird and I like odd stuff, so. I thought they were interesting. And art is in the eye of the beholder, so depending on how you see it, right? everybody looks at a picture, but they see it differently. You know, and I kind of like that aspect of the coloring community. You know, we can look at a picture and see it differently. Each and every one of us, you know, we can see two seahorses, you know, and somebody else will see something different or whatever, you know. This is a beautiful page. And so is this one. So that one was Color My Sketchbook 2 by Bennett Klein. Then Color My Sketchbook 4. As you can see, they're not in order. I just threw them on my shelf. And each book is very unique, and the art style is obviously always, you know, something interesting. Let's put it that way. I'm sorry if I'm flipping a little too fast. It's just, I've got a lot of books to get through. And I'm sorry if I go quiet. It's a long video to get through, and, well, not so much a long video, a lot of books to get through, and I can only talk so much about one artist's work. It's pretty, but very intricate. Some people like the intricacy in pages, though. They love that detail. Me, I'm kind of in between. I like a little bit of detail, but not overly done where it's so chaotic that you can't tell whether you're coming or going, like this one. This is just like... I don't know how to explain it. But, you know, just some people like detail, and then other people find detail too overwhelming, and their anxiety gets set. You know, it gets set off and stuff. So these ones I think I am going to purge, because they have been sitting on my shelf for a while, and for years actually. I'll go back and double check what year this was actually. September 29th, 2017 is this one. Color My Sketchbook 2 was 2018. It's funny. This one is Unearthed, and this one was 2016. So, yeah, they've been sitting on my shelf for a long while. So, I think I'll probably donate them to the secondhand shop or something, like a, you know, or even an old age home, who knows. I mean, it could be too intricate for an old age home, but you never know. Takes all sorts to make the world go around, so, and takes all sorts to make an old age home go around. There's retirement living community, then there's old age homes, you know. They are beautiful and very interesting, and, you know, just not something I would color now, honestly. But again, everybody likes different things. What I wouldn't color now, I know somebody would like these books. I don't know who, but yeah. That one was Unearthed. This one is the first one, the very first one. This was printed in 2016. The cover contents page was ripped out. Must have got ruined. Because I know I didn't color in these books. I know I didn't. I colored maybe 1 or 2 pages, but that was in my other book. Definitely interesting the way he morphed stuff. I mean, it's probably AI a lot of the work, like the way he blended everything together, but definitely must have taken him a long time to come up with these pages and stuff. I was asked to flip a lot of the books, but I don't know if I can flip all of them, or this is going to be like a bloody 6-hour video. Nobody'd be able to get through it in 1 or 2 sittings. Sorry, I had to grab a drink. My mouth was getting dry from yakking all the time. So yeah, that one was the first Color My Sketchbook. Then this one has seen a little bit of beaten up. I can wipe this off and stuff, but it's Bloom. And I will go from the back this time. And it's just florals, like flowers with like done in different kind of. It definitely was not what I thought it was. And nobody really did flips of these books. Like they did, but they didn't. Like it wasn't like a huge... Yeah. This one wasn't my favorite at all. I dread doing flowers. Yeah. Not really my favorite at all, but some people loved it when it came out. They were all over it, but yeah. It's pretty much repetitive with like the drips and the animals and then the, you know, stuff like that. A lot of people were coloring them in like rainbows and paint drips, and yeah. Very strange stuff, some of it. So that one was Bloom by Bennett Klein. I have 2 more by him. This one was Color My Sketchbook 3. Same concept. Just different strange stuff. I mean, times have changed for sure. About, you know, the things that are drawn and the things that are, like I mentioned in my video, my color coffee and chat there, you know, the artist has to think about a theme, and then they have to think about how it would be colored or how they could see people coloring it. And they also have to think of all of these different things, what would sell, what won't, what, you know, they just got to go through a lot. I wrote it down too. They have to think about, what is it? Themes, characters, colors, and what'll work well in the community. And what would sell the best. And yeah. And so they have to think about all of that, right? So when they're creating stuff. When his stuff was out, There were a few popular pages. This was one of them that people were coloring. And I think everybody just kind of followed suit. They see somebody coloring a page from it, and then they were like, oh, I like that idea, and they would kind of incorporate their kind of coloring into it. So, Color My Sketchbook 3. And this one is his character's book. Now, I think this one was quite popular for the Bennett Klein community because of the quirkiness of all of the characters that he's created in this book. This page was quite popular and colored a lot, so was this one. This one was me. I've seen this dog colored pink, and it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. Obviously, because the page is still in the book. But yeah, this was quite popular with the community because of the quirkiness of it all. This was another popular page too that people colored from this book. This one I've seen a lot too. Monty, it says at the top. And you know, parrot with crazy hair. Rock raccoon. And that's that. So that was my Bennett Klein stash. I'm probably going to purge these because they have been sitting. And if, you know, somebody else can get joy out of them and color them, then there's no need for me to keep them and just, you know, keep them around or whatever. Just sitting on my shelf taking up room. So I'll probably end up purging these and getting rid of them. So those are the Bennett Klein ones. Now everything else is kind of scattered. When I was going through my shelf and my coloring books, I mean, I didn't have them organized by artist or anything. I just was just pulling books that I knew I hadn't colored in. So they're in no particular order. And if there is a book you see that you want a full flip of, let me know. I will do a complete video of those uncolored books that that people want to see full flips of to decide if they want it or not. I can't remember. I know Bennett Klein stuff is not on Amazon anymore. All the books are unavailable because I checked last night to see before I did my video. But they are unavailable. So if there is a book that is on Amazon that I have shared that you guys want to see a full flip of, I can do that. But these are in no particular order. Now I'm almost positive I have never colored in this one. I got this a while ago when it first came out. I love fairy homes. I love coloring fairy homes. Most of Camellia Andrekova's fairy house books I have. And I love fairy doors and stuff. But I never got around to coloring this one. This one actually intimidated me. I know Zoe has, but there is a page in here that, and this kind of got ruined sitting on the shelf. We had a little bit of a waterlog situation. But I'm able to, it is colorable. Anyways, Fairy Homes by Jade Summer. And I know there are flips of this book, but there is a page in here. I think Zoe started coloring it. Is there black? Yeah. Okay. Zoe started coloring it, this page, but I do want to color it myself. I love this page, the perfume bottle page. I just don't know how to approach it. That's my dilemma. So, that is a possible page that I could base with my markers and go from there. But the page I'm talking about is the little wintry Christmas house. This one here. I'd love to try and color. I believe Zoe started basing this one, but I can see like my pinks, my purples, my blues, and my yellows on this. So it can be anything you want it to be. It doesn't have to be Christmas colors. And I love this page here. I can see pale yellows and pale pinks. This one's kind of cool with the dripping candle wax. The only thing that's deterring me are the flowers, because, ugh, flowers are not my favorite thing to color. This one's cool. I like this one too. But this one's pretty. I think Zoe colored this one last year, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was this one. And the other one is this one that I like. I like the tropical feel. I just got to get the colors I want for it. And I like this one too. Yeah. So that one is Fairy Homes that I haven't touched, by Jade Summer. I'm just making a pile here for books that I'll probably purge, and then books that obviously I'm going to put back on my shelf. The next one is Jar Worlds by Morgana Sky. When the Jar Worlds or Jar kind of theme was big, I was big on it because I thought they were the cutest books ever. Like the pages were different, and I loved the concept and idea of it. So I got this one. Morgana Sky actually worked for, did a lot of work for Coloring Book Cafe. So the artwork will look kind of familiar if you don't know that she used to work for Coloring Book Cafe, but very similar. There are a few pages in here that I've wanted to color, but again, I never pull it out. That one's cute. I don't believe... Oh, yeah, there is a winter one here. There's this one here. It's kind of cute. Make it kind of vintagey kind of look. I like this page, too. But, yeah, that one is Jar Worlds by Morgana Sky. Pardon me. Sorry. The next one is Izzy's Spooky Adventures Camp Creep by Emily Chawa. Now, I love this book. I love Emily Chawa's stuff. She hasn't created any more since the last few books that I got. She had the Life in a Jar, Life in a Jar 2. Then she had the 2 Izzy's Spooky Adventures. She created a couple of others, and then she just kind of fell off the face of the earth. So, again, this is more up my alley with the cute, creepy, spooky, weird kind of stuff. And if you would like to see a flip of any of these books, like I've said before, I know I sound repetitive, but I'm not trying to be. I can, if there's enough requests for, you know, flips of so many books, I can do that in a video for you guys. Just let me know which books you'd like to see full flips of, and I will create a video that kind of what's the word I'm looking for, that kind of goes with this video of uncolored books. I will do I'll do a video called Requested Uncolored Book Flips. So that way it coincides with this video, so to speak. So that is Izzy's Spooky Adventures by Emily Chawa. Then Mini Mania 4. I don't believe I have touched this one. I've done Mini Mania 5. Maybe I have. I lied. I'm pretty sure I colored this page. So this one is not on the list. I apologize. My bad. This one is, though. Cute and Creepy Coloring Book. Coloring Book Cafe. I know Coloring Heaven did a special on with some of these characters. I think it was Zoe that was looking through a Coloring Heaven book and saw some of these characters, and she wasn't sure what book it was from Coloring Book Cafe, and I told her where the pages came from. And this was part of my cute, creepy, weird pastel goth phase, which you'll see a lot of that as well. I went through a chibi phase. I went through a cute and creepy phase, which I still love my cute, creepy stuff. A pastel goth. I went through lots of different stages of coloring stuff. Of book themes and stuff. So I kind of got a variety, which having a variety isn't a bad thing, to be honest. I like having options. Definitely like having my options. So, Cute and Creepy Coloring Book by Coloring Book Cafe. Now, just because I haven't colored in these books doesn't mean that I won't eventually color in them. I will. I just haven't gotten around to it because, as you know, as a colorist, you buy so many books, then new ones come out, and then you do another book buy, and the pile just keeps piling on top, and the ones you bought first or down at the bottom, and so on and so forth. It's a vicious circle, isn't it? This one is Tiny Animals by Jade Summer. This one and Fairy Homes, they started putting the artist's name on the cover. I love the cuteness of, their characters here. I think it's absolutely adorable. If I have colored in this, I don't remember. I think this one might be a page I color for the holidays. Just something fun, quick, and easy. But I love the quirkiness of the little characters and the silliness. I love this little one. I could see her pink. I don't know why, I just see her pink. Anyways, yeah. And technically, even if I've colored one page in the book, I wouldn't really say it's a colored in book to me. To me, that would still be uncolored because you get the book, you pick one page, you color it, and then you put it aside for however long. But that is Tiny Animals by Jade Summer. This one I got last year for the holidays, and I have pulled it out for this year because I never got around to coloring in it. It was a Christmas gift from Steve and Zoe, the Coloring Commander, and Zoe's Cozy Coloring. I will link their channels in the description below. Christmas Gnomes by Teresa Goodrich. There are tons of flips of this book as well. I have been flipping through it, trying to decide which one I'd like to color this year. There are a lot of cute ones, but I think I've decided on a couple that I really like. Can't remember. This one seems like one of them, but I do love this one. And I love this one with the little reindeer. And there was another one I really, really liked. I loved the swing one too. Yeah, there were a couple. There was this one. So, and this one. I mean, there's a lot of them that I'd love to color, but just a matter of figuring out which way I want to go with it. So, but yeah, that is Christmas Gnomes, Creative Haven, Teresa Goodrich. Then Winter Chibis by Alexander Franzese. I love Alexander Franzese's stuff. I just never got around to coloring in this last year. But there are flips of this book, as are there all her other books. And these are just quick, easy marker pages if you wish to do it that way. I've done both alcohol marker with pencil over top. I've done just alcohol marker, but they're quick, easy pages. So there's Winter Chibis that I haven't gotten around to. Then this book here, it is an AI coloring book, Creepy Kawaii. I loved the look of the artwork in this book. That's why I got it, AI or not. It's more of a creepy, spooky kind of, as the title says, Creepy Kawaii. But I do like the style of it. I apologize about the jump in the video. I went to go pause the video and I ended up turning it off. Unintentionally. Anyways, like I was saying, this one is a Creepy Kawaii coloring book with weird, well, they're not really weird. I just like the way the AI is done in this, to be honest. It's not like overly bad AI. You know. And again, I'd like to take one of these, you know, a page or two and make it more Christmassy and more wintry kind of look to it. Just to kind of see what we can achieve, to be honest. So, anyways, that is Creepy Kawaii, The Art of Coloring, by, yeah, The Art of Coloring. Duh. Then there was this one. I never got around to this one, I don't believe. My cat's been using this book. It's freaking scratching. The kittens. 50 festive themed miniatures. I never got around to it. I love the book. Again, I'm not really a seasonal colorist, so I never really, I guess, reached for this book. And again, it's a miniature book. I love Camelia's stuff, but we'll see what this year has in store, and maybe we can get a couple. But the new book that she just came out with is quite, there's a couple of them. The Christmas miniatures one is more the one I lean to, because, I mean, this one is cute, though. I do love this one. Options, and this is adorable as well, so we'll have to see, So that is 50 festive themed miniatures. And these are in no order. Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Now, I got this one in her Mermaids book. I love the artwork and I love the paper. Well, I love looking at the artwork. To color it, not so much. I tried and there was something about it. I couldn't do it. And again, I've seen people color these and they're beautiful. I just cannot. And I love the artwork. It's absolutely stunning. But as you can see, my grandson got into it. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is when I was kind of like more of a follower and just kind of following what everybody else was coloring and what like the big artists and colorists loved. And yeah, I made some purchases that I think were a little too big for my britches, let's put it that way. So Jasmine Beckett Griffith, Fantasy Art Adventure, and then I got the mermaid one. And again, I was just following, you know, and I was doing it for myself as well, but it was more, oh, everybody else is doing that. Maybe I should color, you know, get that book and color in it because everybody else is doing it. Yeah. But the amount I paid for these books, it's kind of hard to let go. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. Beautiful work, but yeah, I don't know. Meh. Anyways, that's Jasmine Beckett Griffith's Mermaids coloring book. Then I got Christine Karen's Fairies coloring book. Don't believe I colored any of these pages. Let me look. Don't remember coloring any of these pages. Just looking. I don't think so. So yeah, this was her Fairies book. I believe it's her first one, to be honest. And the paper is like that premium paper, and it's like glossy, and it's just, I don't know, can you see that sheen? That's, yeah, I don't like the paper in it. That sheen is like, it's weird to me. Like the paper was weird. So yeah, I never really got around to coloring in it because that sheen, like, I know it's premium paper, well, a little better paper than usual in Amazon books, but it's that, yeah, I don't know. Beautiful work, obvious. You know, Christine Karen's work is stunning. Just, yeah. Fairies coloring book by Christine Karen. Then I got Keepers of the Enchanted Forest by Forest Diver. Beautiful book. Lots of books by Forest Diver. We're going to have a kitty in a minute. Give me a second. Hello, my love. You say hello to the people of the internet? Eh? You going to say hello? Eh? Yeah, I know, you're purring. Say hi. Hey, that's my microphone, mister. Hmm? You're purring. I know. You're happy to be here. Do not knock my camera over. I apologize. We have kittens running around my table right at the moment, so. But this book is Keepers of the Enchanted Forest by Forest Diver. Again, I just kind of followed what everybody else was into. I didn't really, I mean, I knew I was into stuff, and I mean, when I looked at these books years ago, I was like, oh yeah, I could see myself coloring that. Because years ago, I mean, I didn't know what I really liked years and years ago. There were days that I could do detailed pictures and, you know, really be proud of it. And then there were days that I just wanted something simple. And I was kind of in between everything, really. And again, when I saw this book, I was like, oh, I could color that. Like, this is a beautiful page. I was like, oh yeah, I'll color that. And, you know, I could see myself doing that. And I could see the colors when I was looking, you know, for, like, inspiration and stuff. But I got the book and it ended up sitting on my shelf because when I would flip through it, I'm like, I don't have the energy to do this one right now. Or it was another excuse upon another excuse, but I should pull it out and see what I can do with it. Like this little guy here. Obviously, I'd probably use my pencils, so it would take me a little longer to do, but I think I could probably pull something off in this. Most likely this page I'm more drawn to for the most part. But anyways, that is Keepers of the Enchanted Forest, illustrated by Forrest Diver. I know my video is kind of like all over the place and like spliced here and there and whatnot. And again, it's because things happen during filming. Let's just put it that way. Let me just move my camera a bit. Whoops. So the next one I have is Coco Wyo's In Circle. Saw this book. I liked the concept of it, but and I love this page and stuff like that, but a lot of it was, when I got the book, it wasn't what I expected, like page-wise. It wasn't really, I was expecting more fantasy instead of like realism kind of situation. And the landscapes and stuff, I wasn't really overly thrilled with it after I got it, so yeah, I'm still not, I mean, that is cute, but will I color it? Maybe not. Yeah, it's a lot of landscapes, and I know there are a lot of people in the coloring community that love doing landscapes and all of that, but yeah, I was thinking more like fantasy stuff for this one. And I can color it what I want to color it, but yeah, I just don't see myself doing a lot of this stuff, so it'll probably go in the purge. Zoe mentioned, oh, maybe you'll end up purging some of your books because, you know, as you go through it. And I'm like, well, I just did a purge, so I don't think so. And here I am getting rid of them now. Thank you very much, Zoe. All right, the next one I have is Chibi Fauna Girls. This one is by 99 Fox Coloring, and this was during my, I think this 99 Fox came out when Coco Wyo disappeared off of Amazon for a bit. And 99 Fox started creating all these cute chibi books. And yeah, so I thought the concept was cute. I love this page here. I love this page here. There's a lot of them that I like. I just, again, haven't gotten around to it, and I need to really get into it again. into these more, like this one's cute for the winter. I think this would be fun. Sorry. Yeah, so I just had to pick a page, maybe close my eyes and pick a page. There is a tag going on, I believe it's in December, color the 13th page of any book. So, you know, that could be an idea to choose a page in some of these books. But I do like the wintry one. It was kind of cute. But you can create any page, really. Winterish or not. So Chibi Fauna Girls by 99 Fox. Then we have some Colored Caramel. This is when I was into my creepy, cute pastel phase, and I was obsessed with these books. Literally obsessed. The cute, creepy, weird, cute pastel goth phase was huge for me. And Colored Caramel was my addiction for that. They were always coming out with cute, creepy, goth, weird stuff. I love this page with the little donut. But yeah, it was just for simpler pages. As you can see, there's like literally tabs everywhere for pages I would have loved coloring, but and this, I mean, this stuff isn't for everybody, but it's fun to color, and you can get creative with pastel colors, bright colors, happy colors. You can go, you know, like here with the pastel colors. I think it's, yeah, I love the phase, and I still do. Still love my cute, creepy, weird creatures and fantasy world. And when I color, it's always fantasy world, like Alice in Wonderland, Candyland, you know, all of that mixed in. It's a fantasy world. Sweet and Creepy by Colored Caramel. Then we have Cute and Creepy Chibi. What was her name again? Crap. Oh, this one's by WA Publishing. I thought there was an artist, but I loved the bold lines, and I love, like I just said, the creepy, cute, and weird kind of characters. See, this page, if I really wanted to, I could create him wrapped in wrapping paper, you know, Christmas wrapping paper. I think that would be fun. A crazy Santa with a chainsaw. I don't know if I'd want that image in my kids' heads, but, you know, it is the holidays. This is kind of, oh, where did it go? This guy kind of reminds me of the Halloween Town movies. And yes, I do talk about that a lot because it's the only way I can explain the different realms. And if you haven't seen the movies, check it out, because then you'll understand what I'm talking about, the different human realm to the, you know, Halloween Town realm. So that one is Cute and Creepy Chibi by WA Publishing. Then there's Galaxy Queen by Coco Wyo. And another beautiful book. As you can see, the spine hasn't even been broken in. And I just never got around to it. I am missing a book. I don't know. I might have purged it. I don't know where it is. Oh. Just thinking about I might have it in my stash here. I don't know. But I need to pull this book out and just kind of color with my alcohol markers. I love anything space too. Space, witchcrafty, cute, creepy, weird. Again, I love my options, to be honest. I like having options. So yeah, that was Galaxy Queen by Coco Weil. That's another uncolored one. Animal Tattoos by Coco Weil. All these Coco Weil books were bought during COVID, when Coco Weil was literally pumping out book after book after book. I couldn't keep up, but I was purchasing books like crazy during COVID. I don't know who else had, but I know during COVID, there wasn't much to do, so I did a lot of coloring, and I got pretty much all these books that came out. But this one is Animal Tattoo. There are quite a few tagged in here that I'd like to do. Like this llama, I have wanted to do forever. I just never got around to it. And it's just, you know, fun animal tattoos, I suppose, that, you know, when you walk into a tattoo parlor, and you see all these pictures up on the wall, that's pretty much, you know, how I see these. With bright, bold colors, like solid, bold colors. So that's Animal Tattoo by Coco Weil. Then I have Creepy Kawaii Halloween by Louisa May. I love Louisa May stuff. I collect pretty much all of them. I haven't gotten the last few because I'm kind of on the fence about them. But when her characters, like when she had books like this, I was all over them. Problem is, a lot of them I haven't colored in. So, but I do love Louisa May. This kind of reminds me of like Sesame Street. I might end up pulling this one out and coloring the scarecrow. Yeah. So, just ideas as you flip through. I guess that's the whole idea, right? When you go through your uncolored books and you're like, oh, I forgot I even had this book. And you start picking out pages that you wanted to color. Then I have Cute Mythical Creatures coloring book by Coco Weil. I think I lied. I think I've colored in this book before. I apologize. I think I have. It was one of my blue creatures. Oh, I can't remember. Anyways, I'm almost positive I colored one page, but hasn't really been touched for at least a year anyways. I like this guy here. He's cute. That is an option. That is an option. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. This one's cute too. A lot of books to color, but it's cute. And I love her too. So yeah, anyways, that one is Cute Mythical Creatures by Coco Weil. Another Coco Weil book is their tattoo book. And again, if I know I'm repeating myself, but if there's any books you'd like to see full flips of that are here that I'm sharing, let me know, and I will do a uncolored flip for you guys that coincides with the uncolored books video. Just looking at some of these tattoos. Interesting. Anyways, that's the tattoo book by Coco Lyle. Sorry about the arm. Then I have Tyson Art. This one is Delightful Time. I bought these books because I loved the artwork. And when Tyson Art came out, they were only on Etsy. And at one point, that's all I did was buy PDF books on Etsy. Because it was cheaper in the end to buy the paper and print. Now it's, I think, doesn't matter which way you go, it's just as expensive if you buy them or print them off, you know, da-da-da-da-da. So, there are quite a few that I'd love to color. I'm still intimidated a little bit by some of them, but I don't think I need to be. I just am. But super sweet kind of pages. I have a bunch tagged and whatnot. So yeah, that one was Delightful Time by Tyson Art. And then I have all of Tyson's books. I just haven't colored in these two. And this one is Cherished Season. And apologize about the waterlogging. Jesus. So bad. That I can fix. Kind of hide that with like a background or something. But really beautiful artwork. Just, again, a little bit intimidating, some of them, so. Oops. So yeah, that is Cherished Season by Tyson Art. Then I have Storefronts and Houses by Rita Prince. And I was super excited to get this book. And then I got the book and I froze. To be honest, I literally froze. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, it's tabbed. Yeah, I just froze. I mean, Rita Prince is an amazing artist, and I love her work. Just, I don't know why I just... Because when I was looking at the book, before I purchased it, I was like looking at her work on Etsy, and I was like, oh, I'd color this, and I could do this with these colors and this and that, and then I froze. So that one is Storefronts and Houses by Rita Prince. That's where the second set begins. That's why that's there. Cute Fairy Tales, Princesses and Fables coloring book by Selena Fennick. This is her newest book. There are 2 sets. That's why that post-it note is there. So I'm not flipping the second set for you. I got this book. I thought it was cute. I love this girl here. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of meh. I don't know where to go with it, if that makes sense. So that one is Cute Fairy Tales, Princesses and Fables coloring book. Then I have this one. It's another AI book, Secret Worlds coloring book. It is by, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of them. Lifestyle Grayscale Press. I believe they don't have them anymore on Amazon, but it is, again, an AI book. Still has some pretty pictures that I can color. And I know it's AI, I get it. And I know some people are on the fence about it. Some people don't approve of it. I'm not big on AI coloring books. When I got the book, I didn't realize it was so much AI in it. I've made that mistake a few times. I now double check everything. So yeah, that is Secret Worlds by Lifestyle Grayscale Press. I have about, I'd say about 15 more books on this pile. Chibi Animals by, oh my goodness, what is her name? Alice Brockmeyer. This was during, it's a thinner book than usual, but I absolutely love the little characters. I need to pull this one out more. Sometimes, a lot of the time, I forget I have this book. The little elephant I've seen colored from this book. I love this giraffe. I love all of them. They're so cute. Not everybody likes, you know, the chibi style, but I do. Adult or not. You know. So that's Chibi Animals by Alice Brockmeyer. Then I have Sweet Treats coloring book. Can't remember who it's by again. I pulled it. Oh, this one is the one that was printed backwards. That's right. This book was printed backwards. The pages are on this side instead of the right side. And I think that's what's deterred me from coloring in it, to be honest. You know, I think I understand why they did the left side, because a lot of people, when they color on this side, and I don't know what the reasoning is, but it was done backwards. So, one and only book I've ever gotten that's been done on that side, or printed backwards. I don't know if it was an error from Amazon or there. I have no idea. But Sweet Treats coloring book. I can't remember who it's bloody well by. But yeah. Then we have Kawaii Animals by Coco Weil. I believe this is Coco Weil's very first book they ever printed. And yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I mean, that's kind of cute. I like the little turtle one. Little seals or sea lions. So yeah, I'm kind of, there are a few pages in here that I do like. But this is, like I said, Coco Weil's first real. These were for coloring prompts, like when, that's what those papers were. So that is Kawaii Animals coloring book by Coco Weil. Then I have another I have quite a few Coco Weil books I haven't touched here. Kawaii Astro Girl is another one. I have a bunch of tabs in here of pages I'd love to color. I know what colors I want to go with when I do get to this book. I think my alcohol markers and then a little bit of pencil shading over top would make these pages pop quite a bit with the black background. me see when I get to the pages. That's one of the, this page is one of them. I like the little creatures. And this one as well, as you can see with the little creatures. I'm more drawn to the ones with the little critters, to be honest. This one is more of a simpler one. Shouldn't take long with my alcohol markers. And we have a little friend again. So that one is Kawaii Astro Girl by Coco Wile. Then I have Cute Stuff by Coco Wile. Hey, 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 that's my cord, you. And has a bunch of cute stuff. This seems more like a book that you would, like, if you're on the phone for a while or whatever, and you just want a doodle kind of thing, and you just pull out and color. Some people, I mean, I do like coloring sometimes pages like this where there's like different pictures on one page, because you can color one day, one the other day, and, you know, do it that way. Just, you know, each day decide to color whatever, and it works. And I've done it where you feel like coloring, but you don't want to color something overly, you know, detailed or a whole entire page, so you just pick something on, you pick a page like this and you color a little bit at a time. So that is Coco Wile's Cute Stuff coloring book. Then I have Coloring Book Cafe's Cute and Sweet. This was, I believe Morgana Sky drew this one. And this is more Valentine's Day wise. This is going to be a very long video, let me just say. So I hope I am not boring anybody with this video and it being so long. This is a cute page. So that is Cute and Sweet Coloring Book for Adults, Coloring Book Cafe. Then I have Happy Mandalas by LJ Knight. This is more of a, I got this one because it's more of a cutesy, kind of easy, simple book. And this was a while ago. And it's more stuff like this than it is anything, but this is when I was kind of like in between my mandala phase. And I didn't really see them as mandalas, like stuff like this. But now looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I just probably wouldn't color in it. So that is Happy Mandalas by LJ Knight. Then I have Invasion of the Doodle Aliens, illustrated by Pedro de Elizalde. It's another one that I found that I think it was during Kirby Rosane's kind of doodle book phase, like all his books that were like little characters and stuff. Just, yeah. And I liked doing like all the little doodles back then, but now it's like, meh, I don't think so. So, yeah. So yeah, that one's going to be purged for sure. Invasion of Doodle Aliens. Then I have Midnight Skies by Coco Wile. Another book that I was kind of like, I liked the concept and the name of it. And then the pages weren't what I was expecting, so to speak. They were just, yeah, I just didn't know what to think about it, to be honest. And again, I love space stuff and galaxy and astronomy and all of that, but yeah, this one wasn't what I thought it would be when I got it. Like, I had seen a few, like this one was cool when I saw the page, and then this. But yeah, just not what I was imagining. So that's another book I'm probably purging. Midnight Skies by Coco Lyle. Chibi Girls by Jade Summer. I haven't really colored in this one. And this is, everybody's seen this one. This is Jade Summer's, like, first ones, really. And I haven't really colored in any of it. Yeah, this is the one, this is when Jade Summer was doing doubles. Yeah. See? My youngest colored in it years ago. But it's Chibi Girls by Jade Summer. Then I got Creepy Goth Fairies, another one by Lifestyle Grayscale Press. Another AI book. Again, I loved the little chibi style, but I don't think I'm going to keep this one around, to be honest. Yeah. It's cute, but I don't know. Anyways, there's Creepy Goth Fairies. I've got 3 more to share with you right now from this stack. Tiny Worlds by Southern Lotus. This wasn't what I was expecting either. I mean, you always, when you pick up books, you go by the sample pages for the most part, and or the title, because a lot of the time I was going by titles, and yeah, not what I thought it would be either. So probably gonna get rid of this one as well. Haven't colored in it, so yeah, that one is Tiny World by Southern Lotus. Then I got this Kawaii Town book. I was curious about this one because it's kind of similar to the cover of Jade Summer's Kawaii Town. And I wanted to see, but obviously it's very different. This is by Artist Wisdom. And their take on stuff is very, very different than the Jade Summer one. But I should pull this one out. There's a few of them that I like in here. I understand what they were going for, but they also didn't want to copy Jade Summer. Right? So I like the idea. I do. This is a cute page right here. So yeah, there's a few of them that are, there's a wintry page there. So that one is Kawaii Town by Artist Wisdom. And the last book of this pile is Chibi Girls. I believe it's Alice Brockmeyer as well, just like the Chibi Animals book. And this is when I was going through my chibi phase. There's a little one in here that's like a little dressed in a reindeer onesie. I believe it is. I like the Little Red Riding Hood one too, but this one here. And I'd love to color that this year. Just a quick little marker page. But yeah, so that is Chibi Girls by Alice Brockmeyer. I'm just going to pause it here, and I am going to pull another stack out. So just hang tight. Hey guys! So yes, I had to do this in 2 sittings. I apologize, but we're going to keep going with this. I know it sounds weird halfway through, but I'm just, you know, going with it, I guess. Because I still got a lot of books to go through. I'm going to do my best to get through them as fast as possible. So the next one I have of uncolored books is Witchcraft by Morgana Sky. As I've said before, I do love witchy kind of witchcrafty stuff. When I got this book, it was definitely not what I thought it would be. The sample pictures were a little different than I thought they would be. I mean, there's still some really pretty pages that I wouldn't mind doing, and they're a little on the simpler side, but that's okay. But yeah, that's Witchcraft by Morgana Sky. Then I have this one. It is a Chibi Dungeon Crawlers book. A few people, this was quite popular during that chibi phase, and it kind of gives me such and such Deva vibes with the characters, but I got it because of the mythical creatures and stuff like that. But I just never got around to it. It's kind of like a little activity book as well, but it is what it is, right? So there's that one. That is Chibi Dungeon Crawlers. The next one I have is by Adira Finch. And moving on with my chibi phase. This has double copy in it. So there's 2 copies. Yeah, see. Second copy starts here, so it's a little bit of a thicker coloring book. I prefer books that don't have second copies, to be honest. I'd rather just the 1 copy, and I'm happy with it. This one might be something I will try to get a page done out of this year if I can. If not, that's okay too. But yeah, that one is a Chibi Christmas coloring book by Adira Finch. Let's see if I can get you moved over just a tad. And then we have Alexandra Franzise's Kawaii coloring book. And typical Alexandra Franzese stuff. The bold lines, the slight grayscale. Very doodly, kinda. And so it's right up my alley. It really is. The stuff that's in here and drawn in here. Like, I think I might attempt this page. I'll probably use colored pencils. I might do alcohol marker base and then colored pencils on top. That's why there's a tag there. But I don't believe I've colored anything in this book. I'm almost positive. Sometimes it's hard to remember out of all the pages I've colored. So that one is Kawaii Coloring Book by Alexandra Franzese. Then I have Whimsical Anime Witchy Coloring Book by Whimsy Tales. Sorry about the camera shaking. I want to stay in frame. Now, this one was sent to me by the artist. I haven't gotten around to coloring a page. There are a few pages that I would love to do, like this one here. I could see her in purple attire, but we'll have to see where it goes and how I get going in this book. But super beautiful pages. Just, again, new books come out and the pile just keeps piling on top. If you do want to see any flips of any of the books, like I've mentioned before in the video, if you just leave a comment in the comments section, I will, if there's enough books, I will do this like a coloring book flip of all the requested books that people wanted to see flipped, and I will do that as I guess a sequel to this video. The words are not coming out today. Good Lord. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. Give me a second. There's still a lot to get through. So I'm going to do my best to move as fast as I can. 50 Wintertime Mandalas by Camelia Androkova. This was given to me for Christmas present one year, and it was during my mandala phase, but I never got around to coloring in it. And you never know. I'm going to keep it around because you never know. I might feel the urge to do maybe a mandala at some point. You never know. You never know. Never say never, right? And there's probably lots of flips of this. This is an older one by Camelia anyways, but I don't even know what year it was this one came out, to be honest. 2019 this one came out. So that's how long I've had this one. 50 Wintertime Mandalas by Camelia Androkova. Then we have Dream Big and Bake It Happen, inspirational and positive coloring book. It is by Colored Caramel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And oh gosh, we have a kitten coming. He's coming to help, apparently. Yeah, I believe it's a Colored Caramel book. One of their first ones. Yes, I know you want to help, kitty. And I just never got around to it. It's super cute. The little sayings are cute. Can I have my book, baby? No, no, no. No. Ah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. He was trying to help, and he's still trying to help. Oh, kidding me right now. Hang on. Okay, moving on. Now that I've gotten the kitten all settled. Yes, this is a Colored Caramel book. One of their very first ones, I believe. So that one is Dream Big and Bake It Happen. Then we have Curious Cryptids, Easy Coloring. I got this book because I thought, I mean, my husband loves watching all of these like cryptid stuff. So I got this book because my husband loves watching Expedition Bigfoot and all that stuff. And yeah, I thought this would be cool to get it for him. It's more of a kid's book, but hey, most of the books we get are, you know, according to people, they're kids coloring books, but whatever. That's how I started, was coloring in kids coloring books, and then I, you know, coloring with my kids, and then I moved up to somewhat adult coloring books. And I know this video is probably going to be all over the place and crazy, but that is my life. All over the place, chaotic and crazy. So, Curious Cryptids by Victoria Barron. Then I have Beautifully Bizarre by Dina Stone. And there are black backgrounds, and then there's the white ones. Same pictures, just with white backgrounds. And it's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? It is doodly, but it's a very, what's the word? Looks like somebody's been high on something. Psychedelic, that's it. Could not think of the word. It's very psychedelic. And but I do like the concept of the books, and I think I might have to pull this book out again just to go crazy with neons and have fun. I mean, with these books you don't have to color every detail. You can black out some, you can, you know, make it what you want, like this here, you know. You don't have to color every little detail. But that's Beautifully Bizarre by Dina Stone. Then I have Nico Girls by Dina Stone. I really do like this one. The only problem is it's a portrait book, and portraits kind of scare me. But I do know they are Nico Girls, and you can make them what you want. You can make anything you want as a colorist, but I wanted to do them justice because to me they were like cute little anime girls, and yeah, pink hair, blue hair, you know, all that fun stuff. So yeah, so that is Nico Girls by Dina Stone. Then I have Chibi and Creatures. Who was it by? Doesn't say. Yeah, doesn't say who it's by. But again, it's got all the little pastel goth creatures and things that I like to color. Yeah, this one was kind of like I think because there's no name, I think it's just kind of a bunch of pictures thrown into a coloring book. It was one of those books that I kind of bought blind. So, yeah, that was interesting. So, there's Chibi and Creatures. Then we have Deadly Cute Kawaii Pastel Goth Mandala Coloring Book. This is by Colored Caramel. Again, it's mandalas and still the pastel goth kind of feel to it. I don't know. I could try like a 5-color challenge. I'm not sure. Just, yeah. I was just really into all of these things. I mean, this little picture is cute. I was thinking about doing like a rainbow effect with all these little guys. So, because mandalas, I know they're repetitive, but you don't have to color it repetitive. Like same colors for everything. So Deadly Cute by Colored Caramel. Then I have Cute Summer by Morgana Sky. And I really need to pull out these books more often, but every time I go through them, I'm like, I think it's the line work that literally throws me off of these. They're beautiful pages. Like this one's adorable. Just in this one here, it's the line work, I'm telling you. It's what throws me off every time. Little chinchilla building a sandcastle. Like, yeah. I seriously need to pull these out more and kind of get over the fact of the line work. So, that is Cute Summer by Morgana Sky. Then I have Frosty Cuties. I found these coloring books a while ago, and again, it was the very bold line work that I was attracted to at the time, by Mandy Anders and Ire Soul Studios, and they are very interesting pages. Yeah. I thought it was a little bit different. And it's fun to have different in your arsenal of coloring books. But I'll have to see. I have to see where it ends up and whatnot. Lots of, winter characters. And they have all of these aquatic cuties, woods cuties, tropic cuties. And I have a couple of them, but yeah. So this one's Frosted Cuties by Mandy Anders. This one's been sitting on my shelf for a while. Fadorable, Sweet and Simple Coloring Book by Selena Fennick. I just never got around to coloring in this book. And it's an older Selena Fennick book. So yeah. So that's The Doorables by Selena Fennick. Then I have Mercurial Mandalas by The Coloring Hive, illustrated by Jillian R. Wilson. I have a couple of The Coloring Hive books. Now their books are like this. So you have the page, then it tells you what the mandala is. Like there's a black page, it says down under mandala. Then you have the next one, and you can put coloring notes to your page or whatever. And then each of them are titled Gifts of Fire Mandala, Crescent Curtain Mandala. So there's pages, extra pages that technically don't have to be in there. I don't know why they did it that way. Most of their books are like this, which is, to me, I found odd, but I guess it's what worked for them. I have no idea, but yeah. See, like that's literally what I keep flipping to are the black pages. So yeah, that one is Mercurial Mandalas by The Coloring Hive. Then I have Elemental Beasts by The Coloring Hive, and same kind of concept. You have the animal, and then see, the Queen of Plains. So their books are thicker, but it's because of those extra pages. I don't understand why they couldn't have put it down at the bottom, the title of each page, but that's just the way they went with it. And yeah. So yeah, there's some very, unique creatures, and these are older books though. Long time I've had these. So let me see what year this was. 2020 actually. Just, 4 years anyways, but yeah. Elemental Beasts by The Coloring Hive. Then I have another pastel goth, scary and cute coloring book. Cannot remember who it's by. Give me a second. Doesn't say. All rights reserved. Yeah, it doesn't say a publisher or anything, but again, it's that voodoo doll, cute, kind of pastel-y goth stuff. The only thing I didn't like about it, I got one of those returnless book refunds, is because the pictures literally go off the page. So, again, I think it's just pictures that were found and they were just thrown into a book and expanded. Yeah. So yeah, that's Pastel Goth, scary and cute coloring book. Probably gonna purge this one. put them in the cupboard. Another Coloring Hive one is Monster Land. And oh gosh, I got all these Coloring Hive books years ago. I guess when I was doing my lives on Facebook, the Coloring Hive came out with these books, and they sent me every book they had to review for them and stuff on my Facebook group. And literally I had stacks of them, and I believe there's doubles, because I'm trying to see, looks like there's doubles. Yeah, there's 2 sets in the books, so that's always fun. So that's Monsterland by the Coloring Hive. I think these ones I'm gonna purge as well, because I will never color them. This one is Herbal Teas by the Coloring Hive. And yeah, again with the extra page or whatever. See? Violet, and then you have, you know, and then your coloring notes, and your, so you have, you know, the you can color this page with the line work, and then see, yeah, I don't know. Again, they were all sent to me to review on my Facebook group, and they reached out to me and asked me if I would do review for a couple of their books, and I said, sure, I can do a review for you, you know, on a couple of books. And they sent me every book they had, so it was a huge box that they sent me, and half of them I wouldn't have even chosen myself. So yeah, Herbal Teas by the Coloring Hive. Then I have Cute Critters by Morgana Sky, and this is when I was going through like my mythological weird creature phase, and I collected all the odd characters and critters, the hybrid creatures really, that I was super in love with. I still love hybrid creatures. I think they're interesting and they're different, and because they're different and the world sees it different, then, you know, to me, I love stuff like that. So Cute Critters coloring book by Morgana Sky. Then I have this cute little one, Kawaii Animals, and it was just like a simple kids coloring book, but I thought the illustrations were cute. Just something quick and easy to color. Probably give this away to a kid for Christmas or something. Because, yeah, I had just gotten it because I thought the illustrations were a little bit different. It was this little rabbit that caught my eye when this one here on the back of the book. It was this one and this one and this one that caught my eye. So, yeah, that was Kawaii Animals. There's no artist, so, again, it's another one of those books of pictures that were just kind of thrown together. Then I have Creepy Kawaii Pastel Goth coloring book. I believe this is by something Lopez. I think it's Chris Lopez or something. But there are pages that I still want to color in here. But again, I don't know why I never reach for it. With all the newer books coming out, it's like, you know, very odd critters and creatures. I think this one's cool. I always saw this guy as like blue. I don't know why. That's what I see it, like an Avatar character. Don't ask me why. This one's cute too. chicken lady. So yeah, there's that one. That's creepy kawaii pastel goth coloring book. Then another Morgana Sky one is Cute Spring. Like I said, I love Morgana Sky's characters, and I think they're super adorable. It's the line work. And I know when I buy the book, the line work is what it is, but I always try to overlook it because it's not the line work that makes a page. It's you as an artist. So, one of my favorite pages is this one right here. And I seriously have to color this. I might turn this one into like cute little gingerbread house. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Anyways, Morgana Sky, Cute Spring. Then Animal Calaveras by Creative Haven. I love the line work. When I saw this book, and I'm not a Creative Haven person, really, not too much anyways, but I thought that the patterns were interesting. When I got the book, I mean, I was still doing like Zen doodly pages, but these these pages are unique in a way. So yeah, so I'm not sure how I would attempt it, I guess you could say. So Animal Calaveras coloring book by Creative Haven. I have this one, Chibi Creatures. Do I have a name? Let's see if Victoria Aspera. And again, they are chibi hybrid critters. And they are cute. They really are the cutest little thing, like this little guy. Reminds me of Groot. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, definitely need to pull this out. I love this page, this little guy. And this little Yeti. Can color him for the winter. Yeah. This little guy reminds me of, is it Frozen? I believe it is. The little guy that follows her around. Yeah, these may be simpler, and I get it. They could be childish in some people's eyes, but you know what? In my eyes, they can be a work of art. You know, something that you bring to life. And that's what pages to me and coloring books are to me. Is something you bring to life. It's not just because the page is simple and stuff. Your colors and the way you do things bring it to life. So that is Chibi Creatures by Victoria Aspera. Then I have for you Cute Critters. Sorry, let me see. Can't remember the artist. It says Sledge Painter, so I'm assuming Sledge Painter. It's a smaller book than most books. It's, as you can see, it's a smaller size book. But I thought the characters were cute. The little walrus and all of them. And it tells you what the animals are on the back of each page. This one's supposed to be a puma or a cougar. Little jumping spider. Platypus. Stingrays. Snow leopard, you know. Cute little characters. A little bearded dragon. So this is a little wobbly giraffe. But yeah, that's Cute Critters Kawaii Volume 1. just got to grab more of the pile. Un momento. Alright. I have more. Oh my goodness. So many, so many. My goodness. Alright. Next one I have is Coco Wyo's tattoo. I did get most of Coco Wyo's tattoo books. I just never got around to coloring any of them. When I first started coloring, I loved coloring tattoo books. Anything with like tattoos and stuff, I had so much fun coloring them, honestly. And I'm thinking maybe I should go back to coloring some of these tattoos because I really did enjoy it. Because the thing with tattoos is they don't have to be the colors. Like this can be bright and bold, or it can be, you know, soft and... Yes, there are a few pages missing. Doesn't mean I've colored in the book. It means that some of the pages ended up being torn from when I was moving and stuff. So things got torn and ruined, and yeah. So that's Tattoo by Coco Wyo. Creepy Fantasy by Louisa May. And again, I love Louisa May stuff. And I know I sound like a bloody broken record. I'm sorry. But you can only say so much about so many of your books when you have over 100 books to share with everybody. And I love my Louisa May stuff. I just love her artwork. So that one is Creepy Fantasy by Louisa May. Then I have Kawaii Goth by Louisa May. And as you guys can see, there is a theme to a lot of my books. I went through a lot of different phases, to be honest, of coloring stuff. I still am. We all do go through our phases of coloring stuff. So, oops. So yeah, that is Kawaii Goth by Louisa May. Then we have Gothic Chibi Girls by Louisa May. And this is one of my favorites in the back here. And to me, again, it's about doing these pages justice. I'm not saying I'm a horrible colorist, and I'm not saying I'm an amazing artist, or colorist, but I still want to be able to do these pages justice. Kind of looks like Alice in Wonderland to a degree, but it's not. So there's that one, Gothic Chibi Girls by Louisa May. Then we have Common Cute Coloring Book by Artist Wisdom. This was my very first Artist Wisdom book. I don't really get much of their stuff anymore. But I do like a lot of the pages in this book. Just kind of got lost somewhere along the way. Lost and buried. It's all good. It's kind of a little bit of everything, variety of this and that. I think this is the cutest page ever. And the artwork is kind of scattered, but it is what it is, right? So yeah. That is Common Cute Coloring Book by Artist Wisdom. Then I have Weird Couple by Coco Wyo. This is quite the popular book as well with Coco Wyo and a lot of people. I love this page. There's so many I want to color in this book, and then I end up finding other stuff that I want to color, and this book kind of gets put on the back burner. This one's cute. Children of the Corn. That's what it reminds me of. But I think it's cute. And weird. And quirky. And different. Like me. So yeah, that's Weird Couple by Coco Wyo. Oh. Chibi Animal Girls by Louisa May. Before I ordered this one actually went in and out of my cart for a while, and I decided, you know what the heck, to heck with it, we'll pick it up. And I was like, yeah, I'll color this and I'll color that, and I never got around to it. It literally just sits there. I pull it out every once in a while, but I never get around to it. So this one has been tagged for a while, and I really like this page. So yeah, I do grab them and want to color them. I just never end up getting there. Chibi Animal Girls coloring book. Then I have this one. It's by Maggie Swanson. This is when Dover had their Spark coloring books. Circles of Fun Animals. And they do have perforated pages. And they are like circular and mandalas. That's hence the name Circle of Fun Animals. But yeah, I love it. I just, again, I saw this years ago. Somebody colored a page and I wanted it, and yeah. Again, it goes back to seeing somebody else color the pages and you're like, oh, I need to have it. I can do something with that and my style and this and that. And then you get the book and you're like, where do I start? So yeah. So that is Circles of Fun Animals coloring book by Maggie Swanson. Okay. Next one is Adorable Things by Coco Wyo. And I love, again, all these little weird, quirky things, and I think they're absolutely adorable. When I saw these pages, I could see like gradient pastel pages, and I just never got around to it. Unfortunately. This is cute. I might play with this and my colored pencils in one of my lives or something, as I can doodle or whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I will figure something out. Kit Kat bar. Anyways, yeah, like this little cute page. And this one. So that is Adorable Things by Coco Wyo. Make sure my stack doesn't fall here. 50 Amazing Mythical Creatures by Camelia Andrikova. Now, when I got this book, I thought it was a little bit different than what I thought. And it still intimidates me to this day. But I'm not sure where I'm feeling, like what I'm feeling at this stage with this book. I mean, it's got each, on the back of each page, it has a little quip about each of the mythical creatures and stuff. So, I mean, it is a beautiful book, but I prefer the mythical miniatures, I think, compared to these. But you never know. There are some people that like more detailed books. Again, like I've said before, I like some detail, like really detailed pages that I can focus on for a while, or I can do simpler pages, which is what I focus on mostly nowadays. I don't know why, just I guess that's what my brain can focus on at the moment, because it's always chaos in there. So 50 Amazing Mythical Creatures by Camelia Andrakova. This is Adorable Mushrooms by Colored Caramel. Another simpler Colored Caramel book. These are, again, the ones at the beginning of Colored Caramel's kind of rise to coloring books. And it was a huge, it was like a huge subject that people were going crazy for, especially in my coloring group. A lot of people in a lot of my coloring groups, they went crazy for it. So, Adorable Mushrooms by Colored Caramel. Then I have Kawaii Mindfulness coloring book by Colored Caramel, and it's kind of just little positive. Be present. It's the moment you can fully experience. Relax. Everything will be all right. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. You know, little quirks and quips. Super cute little pages to. I mean, I could color and frame these for, you know, my daughters and stuff, but. Imagination is Infinite, Kawaii Mindfulness by Colored Caramel. The Intergalactic Adventures of Circuit Witch and Poo Poo the Space Pig. I just thought the little pig was the cutest little thing on here. And, like, look at him. He's so cute. And they were simple enough that I could do this real quick. Again, and it reminds me of the Muppets, Pigs in Space kind of thing. That's what it reminds me of. Oh yeah, there's that one. Look how cute he is. So, The Intergalactic Adventures of Circuit Witch and Pew Pew the Space Pig. Kawaii Mythical Creatures coloring book by, I can't remember who it's by. Zorro Rojo, that's it. And again, this is within my hybrid fascination, hybrid animal fascination. A lot of these books were bought on a whim, to be honest. I don't know where my head was at, but yeah, I don't know. I was in some kind of weird headspace when I was picking up these books, to be honest. But Kawaii Mythical Creatures coloring book. Then this one, same thing. The Incredible Cute Creepy Kawaii coloring book. And the pastel goth kind of theme. Super cute little characters. This little guy is cute. Yeah. Just a matter of bringing myself to color them. I know once I get going, I'll be fine. It's just, again, a matter of getting yourself to color some of these pictures. And it's not that I don't like them. I do. Like this guy here. I think he's the cutest little thing ever, and I want to do him like a rainbow. But it's just getting to color them. So that one is the Incredibly Cute Creepy Kawaii coloring book. This one, Kawaii Baby Creatures by Coco Wile. And the cute little hybrid critters. They're so cute. They're the cutest things ever. And a lot of people may not like these, and I understand that, but it is an uncolored book video, so I am sharing what I haven't colored and what books I have that I haven't colored. And if you like a book and you want to see a flip, let me know, and I'll do flips for you. This one I do want to color in. I pull this book out quite often. There is, I'm trying to find that page that I wanted to do. I think there's a Christmas page in here. I like this little guy. He's cute. But there's a few pages in here that I've wanted to do, like this little alligator crocodile. Yeah, there's a few in here that I really want to get to, but that is Kawaii Baby Creatures by Coco Wyo. Then, I can't remember, have I colored in it? No. 50 Summer Miniatures. These are Camelia's books from the beginning of her miniature series, and the line work is a lot different, and it is very much more detailed than most of the miniatures she has. And a lot of people have these books. I bought them because, again, I was a follower at the time, and it's like, oh, everybody's coloring them, they make them look so beautiful, but I never got around to it. I don't know why. I think it was just the flowers. It was too many flowers for me, and I'm not like I don't mind a few flowers, but when there's a lot, I can't bring myself to it. So 50 Summer Miniatures by Camelia Andrakova. Then I have Coloring Book Cafe's Cute Monsters. Another one of my favorite coloring books, but haven't gotten around to coloring them. I say favorite, but when I say favorite, it doesn't mean that I've colored in them favorite. It means it's a favorite because of the characters and everything in it. I just, with the quirky characters, I absolutely love the little quirky characters in this book. Just, again, the hybrid creatures. Gets me every time. Never fails. So that is Coloring Book Cafe's Cute Monsters coloring book. Then I have Spooky Kawaii coloring book. Cannot remember who it's by. Esmeralda Wickersham. This was during my cute, creepy, pastel, goth phase in coloring book choices. Cute little critters, easy coloring pages, and for those of you who aren't huge coloring book colorists or, adult colorists, yes, these are like children's books, but again, you make it what you make it. Spooky Kawaii by Esmeralda Wickersham. Then we have another Louisa May book, Creepy Jamboree. And I love this book as well. I love this page. There's one page that I always keep coming back to. It's this one here I keep coming back to. And then there's the little rabbit, this one here. Now, I've wanted to keep coloring this, and I flip to it, and I look at it almost every time. I can't figure out what to color, and it's like it always gets outdone by something else that I've picked. So, yeah. So that one is Creeper Jamboree by Louisa May. Another one I have is by Duria Kakrasoy, Fantasy Fairy Portraits. It's her Color and Chic coloring book 2. This one has the glossy kind of, see if I can get that, there we go. It's got that premium paper like my Christine Karen book. It's not as bad, but there is still a sheen to the paper, and I don't like that. There's something about it that kind of throws me off. I mean, I love this page right here. This one here is one of my favorites in this book, but I cannot bring myself to color in it. I mean, I can photocopy it. Like, this one's adorable. I'd love to color this for the winter, but I don't know how to go about it, so yeah. So there's that one. Color and Chic coloring book 2, Fantasy Fairy Portraits by Duria Kakrasoy. Then I have this one, and I love Alice in Wonderland, but this is a little different. It's by Julia Spiri, and there are 2 copies. It did get waterlogged. Let's see if I can find the second copy. That's not so bad. Well, it is waterlogged. We'll just cover that up. But it is very, very different from most. I mean, I get being different. I mean, this is a cute page. But I don't know. I can't figure it out right now. There are double pages in this book. Beautifully drawn, but yeah. Alice in Wonderland by Julia Spiri. And let me just grab the last stack of books. Thank God we're on the last stack. Shouldn't be too many in this stack, but you know, we're getting there, guys. I understand this is a very long video, and I apologize, but I have never done a video this long, so we'll have to see what happens with my video and, you know, how much is watched of it. I could bore you guys to sleep. I don't know. This is Adorable Girls by Rita Prince, and I got this the same time I got the house one that she has. And again, it's the portraits. I love her work. I love her artwork. And honest to God, I don't know why I got the portrait book, knowing I'm not a portrait person, but I did. I think it was just for the sake of saying and showing that, you know, having stuff to share on my YouTube channel and Facebook group, and, you know. So, see, pages like this aren't so bad. I can deal with those. But then when you get into more like this, I don't know. So, Adorable Girls by Rita Prince. And I have Chibi Christmas by Jade Summer. This has doubles in it. It's not the grayscale version, so it is a cute wintry Christmas book. I might have to possibly pull this out for the holidays and see what we can accomplish. Like, this is cute. But yeah, we'll see what we can accomplish for this one. Chibi Christmas coloring book by Jade Summer. Then I have this Chibi Girls Christmas by April Amber. I believe this has doubles as well. This Christmas book is a little more simpler. Still cute though. And it was during my Chibi Girl phase and my Chibi Characters phase, so It is cute. Can't complain. I can complain that I haven't colored in it because I've been slacking. But, yeah, no. That's a cute page, too. So, yeah, that's Chibi Girl's Christmas coloring book by April Amber. Then I got this one by April Amber, Chibi Girls Volume 3. Just simple Chibi Girls. This is when April Amber was quite popular as well. And a lot of people were grabbing April Amber's books and sharing them. So, yeah, there's this. There are double copies, just so you know. I think a lot of the coloring book artists, like Jade Summer at the beginning, and April Amber, and Selena Fennick, and a lot of artists were doing, like, the double coloring book, like, 2 copies, and I never understood that, honestly. I never did. Chibi Girls Coloring Book, Volume 3 by April Amber. Let me know in the comments below, like, what your thoughts are on, like, doubles of pages in a coloring book. Like, it's unnecessary. Am I wrong, or I don't know. Cute Christmas Volume 2 by Coloring Book Cafe. I got this one. I liked the pictures in this one better than I liked Volume 1. This one's really cute. I have pulled this one out for the holidays, so maybe I'll be able to color a page from this one this year. The Gonks. Possibly find something to color. I love this little penguin. So, yeah. So there's Cute Christmas, Volume 2 coloring book. A lot of these books are like wintry, Christmassy. I don't know. It's weird. Monster Doodle Invasions. This one was by Julia Rivers. I still do like this book, and I still have to honestly pull this book out again because I think it's cute. All the little monster critters. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but in the end, I think it's super adorable and can create quite the picture when done, I suppose. And each little character is has their own personality and their own, quirk. So it's fun to kind of color each differently, to be honest. It's honestly why I got the book to begin with, was with that thought in mind, and never got around to it. It's sad. It is sad on how many books we kind of have sitting around that we've never touched. But Monster Doodle Invasion by Julia Rivers. I apologize. And this was an oddball for Southern Lotus, but I got it because honestly, it was the cover that drew me in. It wasn't the pictures, it was the cover. And then I got the pictures and looked at the pages. I was like, why did I get this? This is kind of more, I guess, for kids. Again, I could say that, but again, it's adults can color this stuff too. There are cute little things that you can play, like, have fun with. So I think I can color a couple of pages and kind of have fun with it and just throw some color to the pages, if that makes sense. So there's that one, Adorable Things by Southern Lotus. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. I got Scary Chibi coloring book by Louisa May. Got this one because of all the kind of horror characters. My daughter loves horror movies, my youngest, and I thought it would be fun to color, you know, some of these critters and characters. That's Alice. To frame on her wall, and I just never got around to doing it, so. Oh yeah. So that's Scary Chibi Coloring Book by Louisa May. Chibi Girls Coloring Book by Coco Heart. And I liked the hybrid kind of chibi characters, really. I liked the idea behind how they did the characters and created them as mythical creatures, really. And I still love the concept. Every time I flip through this book, it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to color that page. Yeah. Never fails. Never fails. I just have to close my eyes one of these days and just reach for a book on my shelf. Like once a month, just reach for a book on my shelf and, you know, whatever book I pull, I should color a page that I've wanted to in that book for a while. So, Chibi Girls by, oh gosh, Coco Heart. That's what it was. Then I have Glassy World by 99 Fox. And I believe there are doubles in this as well. I cannot remember. I'm almost positive, but I liked the pages that I saw here in the... I do like the idea. It's the glass part that's deterred me, to be honest. That's what's holding me back, to be honest, is that glass kind of effect. So I'm going to have to find a way to... I mean, I could act like it's not glass and just kind of, you know, do it my way, but I'd love to learn, to be honest. So that is Glassy World by 99 Fox. Find Your Aesthetic by Coco Weil. I love the concept of this book. I just never, yeah. And I have pages tabbed. Like this one here. I have this one tabbed. There's a few others. I'd love to color this one. Soft pinks, purples, and yellows, I believe. I'd go with this. And I liked the fact that they put some guys in here, but I never really... This girl kind of reminded me of my daughter, so... And I loved this one as well. So yeah, that one was Find Your Aesthetic by Coco Weil. Creepy Doll by Coco Weil. I got this book because, again, I love my weird, odd characters, different, just things that are different and weird and odd. Because why not? If you're weird and different, then you're weird and different. And you're not like everybody else. So yeah, that's Creepy Doll by Coco Weil. I got Spooky Baby by, I think it's Crook, this one, I believe. I'm looking. I apologize. I could be wrong. it might not be Crook Crook. Who the heck was this by? God almighty. There it is. No copyright page. Okay. Anyways, I liked the idea of these pages. They kind of stood out to me. Horror-ish. Yeah. Just weird dreamland kind of things going on. Kind of an interesting page, isn't it? This one is kind of like, whoa. Not everybody loves creepy, weird stuff, and I get that. So there's that one, Spooky Baby. Doesn't say who it's by. And I cannot remember. Yeah, Spooky Baby. Then we have, then we have Charming Chibi Chills. By, I don't know. I had her name before. I have a couple of books by it. Alice Gilmore, that's it. And it's one of those kind of doodle-ish, a lot going on in the book kind of deals on the page, I should say. But I think it's super cute in the end. One of my favorite pages is these kitty cats. This is cute too. So yeah, there's this one. Charming Chibi Chills by Alice Gilmore. I literally have 3 more books and we are done with the Uncolored books. Gosh Lord. The Magical World by Lainey Dow. I like the characters, obviously, because the, you know, magical world kind of feel. And there were pages, like I liked this one. I thought this one was interesting. I thought this one was interesting to do. And this one. I might actually do this one. Anyways, koalas are cute. Just different. Again, different. That is the cutest thing ever. So, yeah. And this one too. So that is the Magical World coloring book by Lainey Dow. Cute Ghosts by Coco Weil. Just another book that I'd love to color in, just never got around to it. I think it's super cute. Ghosts doing, you know, human realm things. I'd say they're in Halloween Town or somewhere or other. Something like that. Or in Purgatory, who frickin' knows? So there is that one, Cute Ghost by Coco Weil. And the last one of them all, over 120 something books, if not more. Chibi Girls Coloring Book Volume 2 by April Amber. And again, in typical April Amber style, the big chibi girls with a bunch of doodles and stuff around them. But the main focus is obviously the chibi girl. And yes, there are doubles in these books. So, see. doubles. And again, I hate those double pages. Not so much hate, but I'm not fond of it. So, all right. So, that is all of my uncolored and untouched books that I have over my 13, almost 14 years of coloring. Let me know in the comments below if there are any coloring books that you've seen in this video that you would like flipped, and I can, like I said, I'll do one video that is kind of like a sequel to this one of all the flips if requested enough to do a whole video. I mean, I can do one flip if you want to. That's okay too. I don't mind that for you. I apologize if this video is super long. Was not my intention, but I knew it was going to be longer with the amount of books that I had to share with everybody. So let me know in the comments what you think. Please, no nasty comments. I'm not perfect at the YouTube world and technology and all of that fun stuff, so forgive me for all the cut-ins and outs and quips and this and that. No nasty comments needed. I know the coloring community that I know is an amazing community and sweet and caring, and we support each other in every way we can. So there's that. I want to thank you all for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed it, even though it is a little longer. But let me know in the comments below your thoughts, any of the coloring books that might seem interesting to you, or anything like that. And remember to stay safe and be kind. Keep smiling, and remember to remember that you are not alone in anything, and to reach out if you need to. And happy coloring, dreamers. Until the next one. See you guys then. Bye.